Yo, what's going on, world? This is your guy, A to the D, NBA contributor extraordinaire, and we got my guy in here.
What's good? It's your boy Wu Kid 36. Don't forget the 36, you get missed.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, now we're going to jump directly into our play. Who am I? That's right. I scored 11,000 points. I had over 5,000 boards, 2,000 assists.
Oh, it's show the big camera.
91 to 2001. Played for two teams, averaged 16 points, 8 boards, and 3 assists per game. Who am I, ladies and gentlemen? Well, I'm none other than this guy here. Hope y'all ready for this one. This is a new and exclusive.
There's not another Larry Johnson out there. This fellow right here on my right, they only come around once every 7 or 8 years.
I mean, he's going to be a superstar, that's without a doubt.
Grandmama, let's go. You called it right, they wanted power, and they got it.
With a trailing Johnson, alley-oop.
And just like that, one of my favorite players of all time, none other than the man himself, Mr. Larry Johnson. So,
yes, sir.
I don't know what you want to say about him, but I'm gonna say this about him. He was the very first person when these kids say get the bag. He was the very first person that got that bag. The 12-year, $84 million contract. It was never seen or heard before in life, and that thing broke all. If it was the internet back then, it would have broke the internet when that deal happened. So, therefore, from me to Mr. Larry Johnson himself, I'm giving you your props, my guy.
Right. He did. I do remember when he got that big ass contract. That shit was wild. But yeah, as we spoke on, Stacey Augmon and UNLV, Larry Johnson was like the biggest part of UNLV. He was the biggest reason why I like the Rebels too. His style, the way he played the game, his athleticism, how hard he went. He kind of went hard like KG before KG was there, you know what I'm saying? He had that tenacity in him. He was undersized for a power forward, but you wouldn't have known it, by the way he played and how big he was, the way he banged and how he used to get up. But when he came out with Grandmama, that changed it all. That commercial and them Converse, boy, I used to love that shit. But yeah, shout us out to LJ. You know what I'm saying? LJ, baby. That was my guy. Yeah.
When he hit that 3 for all.
Mm-hmm.
That 4 the Knicks and he hit that joint, he was like, whoo, that was my guy right there. There's nothing else I can say other than that. That was my guy, hands down. I was so happy when he had the opportunity to leave Charlotte and go to play in the Knicks. I just thought that they would eventually have won a championship, and then they came close. They came real close, but the Spurs was just a little bit too much for him. So
yeah.
But shouts out to you, AOJ. One of the best to ever do it, my guy.
Yeah, it was.
All right, so then, man, like 2:00 this morning, you know what I'm saying? I'm leaving my business. I ain't bothering nobody. You know what I'm saying? Woj gonna drop a Woj bomb at 2:00 in the morning, saying that your guy James Harden is traded from the 76ers to the Clippers. And the thing that's so ironic about this whole situation is he literally told him that's where he wanted to go, and he winds up going there. So does James Harden make the Clippers a better team?
Does James Harden make Clippers a better team? Yes, he makes them a better team. Even if he doesn't start, you got a bona fide, vet now. He's a vet. You know what I mean? Coming off the bench, If he displays his role, we know what he's capable of. We don't need you to come out there and give us 30. We don't need you to come out there and give us 25. We don't even need you to come out here and give us 20. You know what I'm saying? We just need you to run the offense when you're out there, score when needed. You know what I'm saying? You come in, you give us good 15, we're good with that. That's what we need off the bench, you know, and you run the offense, and then just you being out there, you're a threat. We know what you're capable of. Yeah, some games we're going to need you to give us 30, but that's games in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Once we get in the playoffs and start getting deep, that's when we need you to really show up, because we know how he does in the playoffs. He doesn't show up. You know what I'm saying? He gives us 1 or 2 games, and that's about it. But we need James Harden to show up in the playoffs. And I think with the Clippers, they're so deep. They got a lot of depth. I think he'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? I don't think no sweat off him. He don't have to worry about scoring or doing anything. Just go out there and play his game. I think he's a great pickup. They lost a few pieces, but I don't think they lost enough to really hurt them.
I'm just trying to figure out how is this going to work. And the reason why I'm asking you is because PG need the ball, Kawhi need the ball, and Russ needs the ball. Then you add a 4th person to that. Somebody's going to have to come off the bench. I don't know who it's going to be, but somebody's going to have to come off the bench, because that 4 right there is not enough balls for them in their offense.
I agree. I'm just saying, James is going to have to come off the bench.
You think he'd be willing to?
I don't know. I don't know if they're going to put Russ to the bench. Both of them can't start together. Point blank. They can't start together.
I would agree with it.
If it was young James capable of scoring like that, yeah, no problem. But it ain't the young James and ain't the young Westbrook. So they can't be starting together. So I think Westbrook is doing a good job right now starting. I don't see no issues with him starting. I think maybe see how James is coming off the bench, and then by All-Star break, reassess what y'all need to do. If you need to start bringing James in as a starter, that's the time to start doing it. I don't think you should just cut Westbrook off from starting role at this point.
Right. I think if anything, I do agree that they should come directly in with Harden off the bench as opposed to him starting, because you don't have no how. It's similar to what Golden State is doing with Chris Paul. You let Chris Paul come in off the bench, let him go crazy. He's not infringing on the offense at all. And if you need him to, he can be that facilitator in the 4th quarter. But I would have Harden come off the bench, him and Norman Powell, and it was somebody else. Oh, PJ Tucker. You know, you have all of them essentially as bench players. You can get anywhere between 20 to 40 points a night from that mob right there. You know, and then that's going to help out your starters. So I do agree that if it's going to be anybody, it should be Harden that comes off the bench. Because to me,
I'm cutting PJ Tucker.
I'm not even mad at it.
You broke up. What'd you say?
I'm not mad at it because I'm trying to think how I can word this. Where he's in the situation where he's okay, but he can't really guard anybody per se, especially in that West. It was good in the East because he can get physical with a lot of those guards. Forwards out there. In the West, he can't get physical with them. Them jokers gonna blow right past them. Like they gonna give him that either that up fake or they gonna give him a jab step, and he's done. Like I with you. And then his shooting is not the greatest. You know, even though he only spots up from the corners, it's not the greatest. But I'm looking at it from the perspective of he can become an extreme liability because if you can't score, you can't play really good defense, then like why are you out here then?
What you doing out here? Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel. I really don't see no use for him. I ain't seen no use for him in years, but people are high on him. But like you said, he had to hit this jump shot. If he's not hitting that jump shot, then because you ain't stopping no KD, you ain't stopping Booker, you ain't stopping Bradley Beal, you ain't stopping LeBron James. You ain't stopping anybody on the Nuggets or anybody on Golden State. So, like you said, he's a liability. The West is deep at his position. So, yeah, I agree with you. I don't know what they're going to do with him, but we'll see. I guess coming off the bench, he'll be okay.
Right. I'm about to say, because he's coming off the bench and not starting, he should be good. You know what I'm saying? But if he was starting, nah, you had to reconsider that lineup because there's no way he could be able to start with. Not in the West, as stacked as the West is.
I just don't like that dude. He's not good to me.
That's what I'm saying. You put him in the corner, he can knock down some shots, but he got to hit that shot. That's what I'm saying. He got to hit.
He averaged what, 2 or 3 points a game,
give or take.
And you a starter?
No, he probably was averaging more than that as a starter in Philly.
Nah.
Hold on. I'm sure he was averaging more than that.
I hope so. I don't think so. I've been seeing goose eggs out there for him. This dude, I mean, he's like one of the, like a Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons at top of the key. Just leave him open. Let him shoot. That's how I feel about him.
Yeah, he was averaging 3.5 points last year. I didn't know it was that bad. I thought he was like close to 10. But
I knew it wasn't even over 5. I knew it could have been.
But with you saying that, it's not looking good at all. I can take up for him.
So look, last game when he played against, and this was a blowout against Portland, he had 3 points, 4 rebounds, a steal, and 2 blocks.
Yeah, I can't even take up for him.
And you shot 50%. You only shot 2 shots. That means like, why am I guarding you? What is going on? But Melo can't be playing. See, this is the shit that gets me. You say PJ Tucker, you really have him and Carmelo Anthony out there, and you're paying PJ Tucker God knows how much money, and Carmelo will be on a veterans minimum. All right, make it make sense.
I can't. I can't, because if I could, I would, but I can't because it doesn't.
This is crazy.
Like, it makes no sense whatsoever because Melo should still be playing. Like, this is his bottom line. He should still be playing in the league right now. But for whatever reason, he got blackballed once, and they allowed him to come back, and he killed it, and then not him re-sign again. Now, personally, I think that he should be in the league right now, but it is what it is. I can't control it.
Yeah.
And I'm bad for him because I know he could come off the bench and give you a quick 15 or a quick 10. Like, you ain't asking him a lot. He only coming in the game to do one thing, and that's to shoot the ball.
Exactly.
So,
yeah, PJ Tucker's averaging 3 points this year. He dropped off by half a point. 2 games, he shot 2 3-pointers and hit. Hey, he's shooting good from 3-pointer, though. He's shooting 75%.
he only shot 3. I mean, 4.
I know. I think he's shooting 66%. What's that? 2 for 3?
Yeah, so, definitely 3.
Yeah, he's shooting pretty good.
That's wild right there. Thinking that's wild. Like, but he's still in the league, so you gotta.
Hey, I think they just like him because of his kicks.
Gotta be. Because I mean, like, think about it though. Like, he literally is probably. Well, see, he's fortunate. Let me tell you why. Because he had the ability to be on Philly's team and to do the dirty work per se, and score if need be. But majority of the time, he just was like a role player that could play good defense. But at a certain point, though, you got to kind of start seeing it like, okay, he's getting older, and he won't be able to do a lot of things that he used to could do in reference to being able to play good defense because these kids out here are athletic. And
that's what I was about to say.
They're not playing no games with you or nobody else out there. You can bring your butt out there if you want. I'm going to hit you with this jab step. But the saving grace for him is that a lot of teams shoot a lot of threes, especially 4.
Right.
So he don't have to really guard too tough because most of those jokers gonna be out there on the 3-point line.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see what they do with him in LA because I know he's gonna play because they got to use. They need playing. I mean, they need bench players, so he's gonna play.
Yeah, I agree.
But I just thought that was wild, man.
Yeah, but I I think it makes them better. The Clippers are going to be a better team. Do I see them competing for a championship now? Man, I don't think they're better than Denver, and I don't know if the Suns ever going to be healthy. So it's between them and Denver to me now because LA don't show me nothing.
Remember we tried to tell somebody that, and somebody was like, they got better.
Yeah.
And we was like, where did they get better? They got deeper, but did they get better?
Yeah. I agree. This dude, they've been, hyping up AR-15. He ain't showed up yet. I know it's early in the season, but I thought you was going to be ready coming off these Olympics, getting you a little contract, letting other people go for you. You ain't really showed up. Hachimura, you haven't really showed up. AD, he's doing what AD do. Then LeBron, he's doing all he can. I can say that.
So I'm gonna say this is what today is. They probably played like four games so far, and out of those 4 games, 3 games. Let's say 3 games. LeBron and AD have shown up essentially.
Yeah.
And all that, and if they want to go as far as they're trying to get to or go to, they're gonna have to have a lot more help coming in soon. Like not necessarily trades, but what they have on this bench and what they have in their starting roster. Like these guys got to start stepping up and start helping them out. I'm not a Lakers fan at all, but I like to see good quality basketball. And
I agree.
If the Lakers can get those other players to step up a little bit more, hit a little bit more shots, then I think they'll be a lot better. But I don't think they're that much better than what they were last year.
Yeah.
Because you can see it. Like they just don't look that much better than they were last year. It literally looks like the same team. The only difference is down the stretch, let's see if they do the same thing they did last year by getting them to the free throw line and have them shooting almost 30 more free throws than the other team.
That's true.
Because that was the only thing that saved them to get into that play-in game. Because if it wasn't, they would have never made it.
Yeah, I forgot about that. They were getting to the line because damn AR-15, he was averaging 15 free throws. He's like the new James Harden. He ain't been to the line since.
Exactly. Because they changed it around. All right, let's do our previews real quick. We got the Bulls and the Clippers.
Ooh.
So for the Bulls, we got Coach Billy Donovan. The star players are DeRozan and Zach LaVine. The key role players are Ayo, Patrick Williams, and Kobe White, which I know you don't really like Kobe White. Then we got the rookies are Julian Phillips and Justin Lewis. How many wins you think they're gonna pull out of this?
No, man, I'm not high on my Bulls.
Oh, come on, Mike.
It's this they ain't living up to their expectations ever. I think Patrick Williams needs to step up.
Definitely.
Kobe White, he's playing decent. I can't argue with him. I'm not a Kobe White fan, but I'm not going to hate on him because he's playing good. Wouldn't say he ain't playing good, but he is playing good, to start the season. So DeMar DeRozan, I don't know if he's getting older or too old or what, but he ain't been showing up. Zach LaVine had one good game, but he shot 32 damn times to get it. But I don't know.
So, okay.
No,
go ahead. I'm gonna write it down.
What we with last year? I give him 38.
All right, hold on. Because they won that many games last year, right?
I don't know. Let's see, we're 2-2. Because we'll make the play in.
Yeah, but I think y'all need more than that, though, my guy.
Yeah, but I think we're gonna be the same boat we was last year at the play in.
So you don't think that either one of those guys gonna get traded?
Yeah, but then it's not gonna be a trade that's gonna help us.
Got you.
It's not gonna be a trade that's gonna be like, oh, this is it. We got some all-star talent and we about to kill. I think it's gonna be more of a rebuilding trade.
So last year y'all won 40 games. Y'all went 40 and 42.
Yeah,
And so you saying around the same amount?
less. We ain't winning 40 games, I don't think.
So how much less than 40?
As I say, I say about 36 to 38. I give them a 38.
38. Okay.
And I think we are going to trade away probably either all three of them, Zach, DeMar, and Vujacic, or at least two of them. Two of them gone.
I would agree. I think two of them gone. Now the two I don't know, but I do think that two of them.
For who and for what, that I don't know. I don't think, like I said, I don't think it's going to be anything that's going to be like, okay. I think they're going to go after some kind of young talent who probably ain't going to pan out in some draft picks.
Well, essentially, if you getting rid of those two or three, you're signifying that you're starting over anyway.
Right.
So, the young talent, I don't know who it's going to be, but if that's what you're going to do, then in my mind, I'm like, all right, cool. That's the way this is going. So we can pretty much, you know what I'm saying, stick a fork in it and go from there.
Because I can see something like sending Zach LaVine and Vujacic to New Orleans. Because they're pretty deep. They could get like a Herb Williams. They could even a Brandon Ingram maybe back. He's young. And they're center or something like that. Because they need, if they had like a Zach LaVine type scoring back there with CJ McCollum and they keep Zion, he stay healthy, I think they might be nice.
That could work, actually. That could really work. If you get if you could put Zach LaVine with that mob, but he wouldn't get a lot of shots like he getting up in Chicago though. Like,
right.
That would, because you got too many people out there. So that would be not necessarily the downfall, but that would hinder a lot on him because he's so used to getting so many shots. So you're gonna probably have to reduce. Let's say he's shooting the ball 30 times a night. He's gonna probably get down to like 15 to 20.
I agree.
So, but I think that they're gonna probably hit like 39.
Yeah, but we got to make a move.
Yeah, I would agree. So then we jumping into the Clippers.
Alexa, show the baby camera.
And so the coach is Tyronn Lue. The stars are Kawhi PG, Russ, James Harden. The key role players are Bones Highland, Josh Primo. I don't know if you remember him. He was the one that got caught up in them sexual allegations, pulling out his meat and stuff in front of people.
It's San Antonio, right?
Yeah. So while then you got Terrence Mann and Norman Powell. The rookies
about their center.
Huh?
Don't forget about their center. I like him. Zubac.
Yeah, I did forget about him. And so the rookies are Jordan Miller and Kobe Brown. If you don't know about Kobe Brown, this dude gets buckets. And I remember watching him in the tournament last year. He was out there cooking. But anyway, so last year the Clippers went 44 and 38. Think they're gonna win more games or less games this year?
They won more than 44.
So you're gonna give them a 40.
Staying healthy. If they stay healthy, I give them 48 to 49.
I'll say 49 then.
I can see the Clippers. Let me see.
That West is going to be rough.
Healthy, yeah, I give them about 50, 49, 50. If they stay healthy.
Yeah. I'm definitely giving them 50. They got it. You're right. They got to stay healthy because Draymond Green said something real significant earlier today. He said on paper, they look great, but it's all about them being able to keep it together for the entire season. So if they can manage to keep it together throughout the season, I think they're going to be in good shape.
Yeah. I mean, everybody say Tyronn Lue's a pretty good coach, so I think they're in good hands.
I would agree.
You know, you got Russ and PG. They played together before. Kawhi, and they seem to be getting together good. And then I don't think it was an issue with James Harden and Russ, was it?
It might have been some static back in the day. Because I can't remember who asked out of Houston. Was it? I can't remember if it was James or if it was Westbrook that asked out of Houston. But one of them asked to go, and I don't remember who it was, but I remember one of them asked to leave, and so based on that alone, but they played together in OKC.
Right,
so,
that's what I'm saying. They played together at OKC, then they went to Houston and played together. Then Russ left, went to Washington, then LA, then now you're there. But I think they'll be fine. I think they're gonna be fine. Now, I'm scared to see what's going to happen with Bones Holland. I like his game. I like, what he does for them. He's a big spark off the bench. I don't know if he's going to be able to play with James because both of them are on the point, unless you're going to put Bones at the 2, and then you still got How too? So
this joint is going to be like two jokers on the same team playing pickup ball. They're going to start fighting each other over the ball because they ain't passing to one another. I'm telling you. That's the worst thing you can do is put them two together at the same time. I'm telling you.
I don't know how that's going to work.
Yo, you put them two together at the same time. It is going to be a problem. Because Bones don't pass that ball unless he
don't.
And James, he can get to the point where he don't pass the ball either. So
especially if you're playing the second unit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're not seeing that ball. This is one-on-one time. But see, then that's when Tyronn comes into play. He has to tell them, hey, y'all got to figure this out. Either one of y'all, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how they're going to do it, but this is going to be a train wreck from the beginning. I already see it, man. I'm telling you, them jokers, because think about it. Bones needs the ball. He can't do nothing else but score. That's what he does.
Yeah.
And James Harden is essentially the same player. So it might work for the first 2 games, but then after that, this down here. Because it's new. So you're like, let's pass the ball.
Yeah.
Bones gonna be like, I gotta go get mine. That's the end of that. And you're just like, yo, what is going on here? All right. So far, what teams have you been impressed with? I got a dark horse in this category.
Go ahead.
The Orlando Magic. Yo, I watched them last night play against the Lakers. I don't know if it was because it was the Lakers or what. Their defense is outstanding. Yo, I was like, I'm talking about they was like a college.
They're long.
Yeah, yes. They was like a college team out there. And it seemed like every single time there was a loose ball somewhere, it was somebody right there to get it. Or they was right around the balls, block shots. That team is nice, man. And I feel like if they can stay up afloat right now, I think they're gonna be in good shape. I can see them making the playoffs.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I picked them to make the playoffs too.
No, not play in though. I'm saying the actual then at 6. Okay.
But Banchero has to step up.
Definitely.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's the playing with the Olympic team. I got these players like this. There's a couple of these players I get AR-15. He's not playing as good as I thought he's gonna play. Banchero is not playing as good as I thought he's gonna play. What's the old boy from New Jersey, Mikal Bridges? He's been quiet. I thought he's gonna be out there showing out. Jarrett Jackson. none of these players are really coming out. Only one that I think is playing up to par is Anthony Edwards. Besides that, none of them has really came out and really hooped like I thought they was going to do from coming from the Olympics, getting that little ass whooping. I thought you'd be ready to come out here and kill these people out here. But Banchero, if he plays and steps up, because they shouldn't have lost that game to the Lakers.
No, they should not have. No, they should not have. They had the Lakers on the ropes a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
And you're right. If he can
and
score,
he didn't step up. So
because what's the dude? Vance Wagner.
Mhm.
Von Wagner. He hit a clutch
Yeah.
three. I was like, okay, they got him now. But like you said, they couldn't get no points on Banchero. And if he could have gave him anything, they probably win that game. But he couldn't give him anything because they had the Lakers. Like they had them. And I was like, yo, they about to pull this off.
mm-hmm.
The last time they probably beat the Lakers in LA either. But I was like, yo,
for real.
But that's one of my sleepers.
Mm-hmm.
And my other sleeper is no, that's it. That's my only sleeper was the Magic. I mean, that's looking good so far. Because I'm not gonna say Boston because that's obvious. I'm not gonna say Denver. Dallas. That's another one pulling it off right now. They 3-0. I'm definitely surprised by that. So
Yeah. Reason why I'm surprised by that is because Kyrie's not playing good at all. But Luka's been out here cooking these cats. And this is like a prime example of what I be talking about when a person needs to take over a game and go all out. 30 ain't gonna get it for us tonight. 40 ain't gonna get it for us tonight. I need you to give us 50. You know what I'm saying? To win this game. That's what we need from you. If no one else is scoring or foul trouble, I need you to keep going at it. Get it. And that's what I be talking about with KD. We already know you're not gonna do that for us. That's what I be saying. Like, go out and do it. I know you're capable of doing it, but you won't do it. Why not? You know what I'm saying? How come you just don't keep going and kill these cats and win the game for us? Because you shouldn't have lost against the Lakers. You was having a good game.
But honestly, I think he got tired. Because if you were watched it down the stretch, he literally was the only one shooting the ball. Like nobody, it's like everybody else was like, nah, this is gonna give it to him and let him do it. And so he literally just kept shooting the ball every time they got it. And he was playing defense too. So I think he was just tired. That's why all the shots was coming up short. But I mean, if he'd have had one of them, they easily pull that game off if he had one.
Yeah. But yeah, Dallas is looking good.
Yeah,
I like them. Because I like their Lively, the center, Derek Lively, the rookie. He's been hooping.
I'm watching him. Trust me. I got my eye on that guy.
Who I thought would be doing better. Minnesota and Memphis.
Yeah, we ain't get there yet. We gonna get to them. I wanted to see something real quick from the Mavericks. I wanted to see who was it got to be probably Luka though.
What?
The who's scoring the most points.
Yeah. He averaging like 34.
39.
39? I knew it was high.
And Kyrie averaging 20. I was just curious to see who was killing it for him.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild.
He averaged 39 with the triple double, right?
Close to it.
Yeah.
And then for Orlando, their leading scorer is Franz Wagner, averaging 20. Banchero averaging the mean 11. That's what you were saying. Like if he needs to bump that 11 up to 20 easily.
That's what he was averaging last year. He's averaging like 18. I knew he was going to come out here and give us at least 24, 25. Second season, knew he was going to be out here hooping.
Yeah, I expected more from him than that, but it is what it is. So, all right. So now we can go into what team you are really not elated about right now.
Saying Memphis, I just thought they was going to be a little bit better. I thought they at least going to have 2 wins. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think they were going to be 0-4.
Yeah, I didn't see that either.
That surprised me. You know, I know Stevens is out, and I know they ain't got job, but it don't look like they really putting too much effort in no more.
Which is crazy because they should be.
Yeah, because at this point, you're 0-4. Your schedule is not going to get any easier.
No.
You get what? 21 more games without Ja?
Yo,
Like I said, at this point, to go 500, you got to go on the mean win streak.
So, Desmond Bain is the leading scorer with 25 a game. Then Jaren Jackson Jr. averaging 18 a game. And then Marcus.
That's not enough.
It's not. He got to go well over 20. Like, well over 20.
He's supposed to have been, this is his 4th year?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're supposed to be giving me at least 25 and 10 or 12. You a big dude and a block shot or 2. You ain't even rebounding like that no more. I don't know what's going on with him.
Got that Blizzard
At all.
So the two teams I'm really heavily disappointed in right now, the Miami Heat, which is at 1-3. I didn't expect that. And then also the Cleveland Cavaliers at 1-2, even though Cleveland is playing tonight and they're playing the Knicks. So hopefully they can get back on track by winning this game.
They out here getting smoked.
You lying.
103-83.
Again, disappointing.
Garland's been out, but that shouldn't be that much of a difference that you get your ass whoop every game.
No, it should not be. Like, that don't even make sense for you to be getting blown out like that at home. Like, that don't even.
Yeah. 4 minutes left. And Iman quickly, he out here playing pretty good. But Minnesota, I thought they was going to be, 3-0 or 2-1 at least. I don't know, man. I never was high on Mike Conley. He's like a quiet point guard. He be there, then he don't be there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I think they need to trade younger. They need to get younger. Everybody's young there. He old. You know what I'm saying? He's been in the league for a little minute. He a vet. I think they need, I don't know, a boy from Utah who they don't like, Colin Saxon. Someone young like that. Give him a little, tick.
Actually, that's not a bad move, though. But okay, look at it like this. What direction is Minnesota going into? Like, what is their direction?
Shit, after this season's gonna be rebuilding.
And Anthony Edwards supposed to Anthony Anderson. Anthony Edwards don't need to be going through no rebuild right now.
Right. Okay, so you got Rudy Gobert, who y'all gave up the house and boat for, so you're kind of stuck yourself in the foot with that one.
Yep.
And if you trade Big Cat, what really, he's your only other scorer. You're gonna have to get somebody else back that's gonna be that kind of talent of all-star level. That's gonna give you, because Big Cat can give you 25 easily. But who you gonna bring back to give you that 25? Because Anthony Edwards, he's gonna end up being an all-star every year after this. But he needs another all-star player. Who you get back, I don't know.
So they was talking about him going to the Knicks, Cat. And I'm thinking, like, who do the Knicks have that can help complement Anthony Edwards?
Unless they get Brunson.
Well, they can't get him.
I was wrong.
Nobody.
That ain't gonna be enough. Like, you gonna have to unload some. You gonna have to give me Brunson, R.J. Barrett, Bernard King, John Stark, Willis Reed, Patrick Ewing. Like, you gonna have to give me some major players in order for me to come on, because you don't have enough. Like, I'm sorry, Julius
Yeah.
Randle is not going to be enough to push the needle to make them better. Now, Brunson, I can see. But after that, like, because I could think Brunson and Anthony, I think Brunson could play well with a lot of players, especially small forwards and shooting guards. But with Julius Randle, I don't know how that will work with him.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think Big Cat needs to go to New York either, though. I mean, I would like to see him and Brunson play together. I think that would be better than him and Julius Randle. Now, I think that would be a good matchup. And you keep Mitchell at the center, then I think that would be nice. But you got to keep RJ Barrett, too. So, I don't know. But I'm not high on Julius Randle.
How can I give you? But I don't want him either then. Like,
Right.
If that's all you have to offer me, the one major piece I want out of that whole thing is Brunson, and you ain't gonna give me Brunson, the one piece that I want the most. I'm not making no trade for him because if he stays in New York and he benefits you, I'm not getting nothing out of that.
Right. Makes sense. Hey, so fellas, my internet was tripping, but I'm gonna give you the fastest 5 minutes in sports. Don, give me the topics I'm gonna tell y'all so I can catch up with y'all, man.
Is James Harden a good fit for the Clippers?
That bastard. I think he's gonna fit well if they can stay healthy. I don't know, man. Well, I know he had some dirt on Maury, right? I mean, Daryl, whatever his name is, Maury. But how the hell he keep going to everywhere he want to go? I'm about
to tell you real quick, Ron, why that happened, right? The reason why that trade happened was because 2 seasons ago, I think, James Harden had that party. And at the party, he invited his woman. And at that party, I remember that. Kelly Oubre scooped up his woman. Then
I do remember that.
And then Daryl Morey traded for Kelly Oubre. So he had to go. Like they was gonna be fighting in the locker room. He had to get traded.
So I understand that part. I ain't gonna lie. I thought Daryl Morey trolled him pretty well with that. I would have, man. I just don't think you can, like, I understand, like, you know, I'm a big player free agent. If you're a free agent, you do what you want to do. But once you locked in the contract, you at the team's discretion, man. I hate that he's able to, because it sets a bad precedent, man, that you can sit out, you can bitch and complain and pick whatever team you want to go to. It ain't like, you know, they sending him anywhere. They actually sending him to every team that he wants to go to.
Yeah, but you got to look at it this way. Like we always say, it's a business, right? So you got to look at it a player perspective. So if I'm James Harden and I know I want to go somewhere, I want to put that chip in that team's ear too, so they can look out for me and try to get me also, knowing that I want to go there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, which I get that part. Like, you know, like Portland did Dame a solid, I believe, but you don't, as a GM, you take what's best for your team. You don't worry about what the players say.
I'm
surprised. I'm surprised teams even want to deal with James Harden, man. Like 3 years in a row, he done pulled this crap. 3 different teams, you know, like I'm just surprised teams even want to deal with the headache of that. But, you know, they say he was hooping, but I'm just surprised they sent him to where he wanted to go. I would have said somebody needs to set an example to stop that, though. I mean, I think it sends a wrong, you know, message.
But just like you're saying, if you a GM, though, and this guy saying he wants to go play here, knowing he don't want to come play for you, why would you try to pick him up on your team, knowing he don't want to be there?
Well, so for me, and I do get what you're saying, but like at this point, I think, you know, kind of like the players get together. I think the GMs need to get together. They got to put a stop to it, and they got to make teams suffer. I don't care even if they, you know, I would send them to Utah. I would have did something. But if he don't want to play, let him sit out a year. You know what I'm saying? And now he don't have a market.
I agree.
You know, like, so, you know, like, so they just got to do something. And the only reason I say that because too many players, it's a difference between just wanting to trade, but then you want to go wherever you want to go as well. I mean, that's the problem I have. Like, you know, I think it's good for the Clippers if they stay healthy.
So, Rome, you got to ask yourself this question. What was the incentive for them, meaning the 76ers, to trade him to the Clippers? There had to be some type of incentive for them to do that, because you're not gonna give a disgruntled employee what they want unless there's something beneficial for you in it.
Right.
Now we don't know what that is, but it had to
Right.
be something beneficial for them to make that trade like that.
So do you think the 76ers
Right. So
got
so
better
the only
Huh?
Do you think the 76ers
well, so
got
I'll
better
say
in the
this.
trade?
No, I don't. They got a bunch of role
No, they
players on
definitely did get better. Right.
this.
So now Embiid probably finna ask for a trade.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. He gonna probably be the next one out the door.
Yeah. So
He-
to me,
I can get this.
Yeah,
I can get this. No, that team is
He
not
must-
going with.
right. He must got some dirt done. Like the only thing I can think, he's got somewhere where Daryl Morey promised him that contract if he took a pay cut, and I think that's probably why he ended up with the Clippers. It's the only reason that they probably let him get there. Maybe I'm wrong, but maybe he had, because that was an under table deal that shouldn't have happened, and that's the only thing I can think of that he got some kind of dirt on them for that, because he didn't get fined like they said he was gonna do or nothing.
Well, I gotta agree with you. I think that is absolutely correct. I think he did promise him that contract, and he
Right.
didn't deliver on the contract. And so because of it,
Right.
we pull out some paperwork or other legal stuff and say, hey, you promised this and you didn't deliver. So hey, we could do this one of two ways. We could do this the easy
Right.
way or do this the hard way. And he
Right.
was like, just get rid of you, then deal with it. And so now that puts
Right.
Philly in a bad space, because Philly got it. The good thing is they got expiring contracts coming their way. But the bad thing is now you got to fill out this roster for the next couple of years. Now you got to hope and pray that you can keep, I was about to say Mutombo, that you can keep Embiid.
I mean, at this point, what's to stop him from asking
It's
for a
not too
trade now?
bad for Philly.
Go ahead, Sean.
I mean, it ain't horrible. It ain't horrible, but it ain't. I mean, it's not a championship contender.
Nah, I mean, not with Boston and the Bucks out there. But I mean, you got rid of PJ
Right.
Tucker. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? That helped you out. You picked up Robert Covington. He's a better defender, better shooter than PJ Tucker. Nicholas Batum, better shooter, better defender than PJ Tucker. Kenny Martin Jr., better defender, better shooter than PJ Tucker.
I like
more
him.
athletic, you know what I'm saying? And you got Marquise Morris, more athletic, better defender than, you know what I'm saying? So
but out of all
you
the
lost James Harden, a person that wasn't playing anyway. He wasn't going to be playing, and you picked up some draft picks.
them three players that you just Morris, Batum, and Covington, all them jokers probably been in the league over 10 years.
James Harden at the game, but what did you say?
All them, you lying. You are lying, man. All of those three guys that you just named, they've been in the league about 10 years, right?
Yeah. Besides Martin, but you got a first round pick from 28. You got 2 second round picks, and you got a first round pick. You got 3 first round picks. If you trade those from somebody, they'd be all right. They just need to move some more pieces.
So basically,
You got some assets now.
But they got first round picks from the Clippers, though, right? Which is going to be a high 20s pick. I don't
You
know.
got one from the Clippers. You got 2 second round picks from the Clippers. You got one from the Thunder, and you got a unprotected.
Unprotected top 25, because the Clippers going to make the playoffs, with James Harden. Man, I think the Clippers, I mean, it benefited the Clippers.
Froze what? Everybody look froze.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, now.
Okay, I say mine's been tripping, man. I don't know what it is, but if I'm the Sixers, it's time to rebuild. If I'm Embiid, it's time to ask for a trade. I'm getting up out of there, unless they can flip these players into a star or somebody help me win. I'm asking for a trade out. That's what I'm doing if I'm Embiid.
Yeah, I think you better off asking for a trade.
Just because you lost James Harden?
No, because
because now they don't have anything else.
Yeah, look how many people have left since he's been there. He the only one that's still there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trust the
We try-
Yeah, and
process.
then-
Use all the process.
And y'all say
Trust
which
me.
teams? I done the question for which teams looks bad. My Memphis Grizzlies look horrible, man.
Oh, we already
we-
talked about.
Okay,
talking
y'all
about-
talked about them. I'm saying, man, I ain't gonna lie. Steven Adams hurt me. Hey, what was the other question, Don? Did I miss anything else?
No, which teams look good so far?
Okay.
That was
And
it.
y'all probably hit the same ones then, huh?
Which team was you gonna say?
I like Boston so far. I like Milwaukee. Well, I ain't gonna lie. I like the top teams. Underrated teams. I like the way the Pacers look.
Okay, so my underrated team, me and Sean's, was the Magic.
Okay, they do look good too.
Yeah, so that was our team. But the bad
In
team,
Dallas.
yeah, in Dallas, definitely Dallas.
Yeah, Dallas sure did.
But then it was the next question was about Chris Paul coming off the bench. Do you think like it's gonna be a good thing or a bad thing for the Warriors?
I think it's a good thing. I don't think him and Draymond needs to be on the team at the same time. Well, not on the team, but like because he essentially Draymond does his job with the first unit, and so with Chris Paul coming with the second unit, they don't necessarily have to run the same offense. He can be a traditional point guard and get Kuminga and the other young cats in good spots. Without because like the offense that works with Steph and them, it works because they're great shooters. With Kuminga and them, they're not great shooters that score slashes and stuff like that. And I think Chris Paul fits better with them. And with his presence, I think he can put them in the right position to finally succeed.
I have to agree with GPS with that one. That's like spot on. I agree with you 100%. But if Curry keeps up playing like this, man, they're gonna be hard to stop. Because this boy is out here putting on a show.
Yeah.
Man, and that's without a healthy squad. So this dude is crazy. He's shooting like a madman.
Yo, I feel like the best thing for him was for him to come off the bench. I think that's gonna be beneficial. Because when I watched it the other night, I was like, yo, this is stupid. But then as I started watching it and paying attention to it, it started to make a lot more sense. Meaning that like he can actually go out there and just score and go hoop and get the younger cats involved. That's it. Like that's just gonna be his only goal is just to go out there and score. And so to me, I think that makes him better in that situation.
Well, not only that though, too. Instead of going against a starting five, he is getting older. He's going against a second unit versus a first team.
Right.
Getting his buckets, getting everybody in. So that put him as an advantage. He's got mentally. He's probably smarter than most of them cats coming off the bench. And by him being a veteran, he can pick and choose. Like he gonna get some ticket fouls just because and then it's not gonna wear him down because he is getting older.
Right. So I do agree. I think that that's probably the best thing for him was to come off. Actually, because unless somebody gets hurt, the best thing that happened is for him to be coming off the bench. Even though it looks funny, he can just do whatever he wants to do in a sense. He can still play how he normally plays. It's just going to be with the second unit. So he won't get probably as many assists because there's going to be a lot more missed shots and stuff like that. But he can manage it. I think he can manage it well. And I think that's the smart thing to do for them. All right, man, we're going to jump to these picks. What a week for last week. Yikes.
Damn. Sean had 12? No,
Sean,
there's issues. Oh, okay. I was like, damn.
It was ugly last week for all parties involved.
James Harden at the game.
Which game? The Clippers game?
Mm-hmm. Him and PJ Tucker just showed up.
Wow.
Damn, they're gonna be the Clippers, man.
Him and Russ just hugged it out like, yo, what's up? So
Hold on.
everything good.
What game is that getting ready to come
on? Well, I know the Suns are about to play
the San Antonio
Spurs. Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. He took that fat suit off. James looking slim. Let's see.
Yeah, Jack. That is a
Magic.
wild.
They play in Orlando.
Okay, yeah, because they played the Lakers last night. Okay, that makes sense. They played in the same arena. I might have to watch that game. So the picks, Sean had 7 right, Rome, you had 9 right, Issues had 12 right, I had 10 right. And so the leaderboard is this. Sean got 59, Rome you with 59, Issues got 58.
Damn!
And I got
Ooh,
6. I'm telling you.
I came all the way back, Sean. And that's what, a week.
Oh, shoot, I forgot to go get the picks. Hold on, give me 1 second.
Oh, shoot, damn. Issues came back too, and he 2 weeks behind.
That's what I said. I think we came out.
Damn. Good. He
Yeah,
good.
12
He
last
ain't
week.
here again. I see. Good thing he ain't here again. I guess that Joker really do be watching.
Hell yeah, he be watching football. When I told him we was in Georgia, I told him to come up to the pub. You know what I'm saying? I said, I got all the football games. He come up there, drink for free, do whatever. He's like, nah, for real. I was like, yeah, come up there. He's like, oh, man. He's up there all day watching them games.
Man.
Open and close.
It did.
Oh, wow.
So I gotta I'm gonna go what's the name, the schedule real quick. And we could just run it down real fast.
A good thing Issues ain't here because he done caught up.
That's why I said we need to take him out now. He good.
Right.
Out of that Thursday game, because if that's the case, he gonna keep winning.
Right. But he did sit out 2 weeks, though.
Mm-hmm.
Just been hot, man.
All right. I don't know why that joint ain't printed.
Then I was on your tail until I messed up last week trying to pick the opposite.
Oh, I know. I know exactly what you was trying to do, my guy.
Right.
Hold on.
Niners been hurting you.
Yeah, it got me.
Oh, did the Bears win? I guess not. I only got 7.
Yeah, they did play last week. They did play.
Yeah, they had a late game.
Yeah, hold on, let me see. Yeah, they
Don,
lost.
and Don, you picked against us too, and you won.
Mm-hmm.
I know what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, y'all got blown out on Monday.
We did. Good Lord.
Yeah, that was ugly. But I didn't expect y'all to win either. Now without Justin Fields out there, that don't even make sense. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna pick it up.
Hey, oh, that's right. I got a trick for him.
What you think about Victor?
Man, he look good, man.
Yeah.
That Joker he gonna be a problem if he stay healthy. Man, it's a wrap.
Yeah, it is.
He playing
about to go
offensive
up against
defense,
KD
man.
right now. Mm-hmm.
Oh, they finna play tonight? They play tonight? Oh, shoot. I might need to be at home watching it.
Right now. About to start in about 5 minutes.
What's that?
Victor and KD.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Cool.
Don, I just realized something.
What's that?
This is our bye week, isn't it? This is our bye week.
Yeah. Yeah, we ain't got nobody this weekend, my guy.
Right. That means you don't get to pick.
If you want to do it like that,
you remember you got to sit out a week, both you and Sean.
that's cool. However you want to do it. If you want this to be my week, I'll just keep
this is your week, brother.
All right, cool. So are y'all the Thursday night game then, or no?
No, Issues on one doing Thursday night.
No.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is he caught up now because that's the extra game.
Yeah, I don't know. He still was like 2 weeks behind, though.
Oh,
yeah, he didn't get.
He said he's going to give me the picks. He on his way home now.
No, tell me you got to be live, brother. No, I'm just talking.
All right. So Miami at Kansas City. Remember, that's a 9:30 in the morning game.
Sean, let you go first, man.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, I thought we was getting a bye.
No, just
No, it's just
no. You get a bye for Chicago when they don't play.
Yeah,
we already had the bye. I thought.
Y'all get 2 though. You get the next one.
Oh, all right. Who's the teams?
Miami at Kansas City, but it's overseas, so it's no real home field advantage.
Miami at Kansas City. I'm gonna go with Miami.
Right.
Yeah, I'm picking Miami too.
All right. Minnesota at Atlanta. Kirk Cousins isn't playing. He's out for the season.
Minnesota at Atlanta. I've been riding with Atlanta. They lost last week, obviously.
Yeah.
I'll take Atlanta.
Who you got, Ron? Ron? You there?
Can't hear you.
All right, Sean. Then we got Arizona and Cleveland.
Arizona at Cleveland.
And Arizona just traded their quarterback.
Cleveland.
Okay. Then we got the Rams at the Packers.
Rams.
Then we got Washington and New England.
Washington.
Can you hear me now, Don?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I hit mute by mistake, but I got Atlanta for that game.
Okay. Then what about for Arizona, Cleveland?
Cleveland.
Then
Issues is putting his picks in.
Okay.
He picked Pittsburgh.
I got it.
Okay.
Okay. So then is the Rams at Green Bay, wrong?
Rams.
He must have heard me.
Okay.
No, I went out for a second.
Washington at New England.
If you pick these, I probably need to pick the opposite team, Sean. Washington and New England. I'm gonna go with New England.
Yeah, you better start picking the opposite teams.
Then we got then we got Chicago at New Orleans.
Okay, I know I'm gonna pick the opposite on this one. I'm going with Chicago to lose.
We're gonna surprise you again.
That's what I'm talking about, Sean. Keep the faith. Then we got Seattle at Baltimore. That's gonna be a good game.
Baltimore.
Baltimore.
All right. Then we got Tampa. Tampa Bay at Houston.
Tampa.
No, neither one of them. Houston's at home. I'll take Houston.
Okay.
Give me Tampa.
I got you.
All right.
I said Baltimore. Then we got Indianapolis at Carolina.
Indianapolis.
Who you got, Sean?
Who was it?
Indianapolis at Carolina.
Colts.
He said Tampa. All right. Then we got the Giants at the Raiders. The Raiders.
Damn, 2 trash bowls teams. Let's see.
All right.
Give me the Raiders just because they're at home.
They're at home. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
The tiebreaker when they both trash, the tiebreaker is being at home.
Then we got this game should be on at night. Dallas at Philly.
Ooh, get Philly.
Yeah, I want Philly to win too.
All right.
That ain't the Sunday night game.
And it's at Philly.
Huh? The
That's
Sunday
not the
night?
Sunday night
You said
game.
it's at Philly.
Yeah, it's at Philly. The
That should
Sunday
have been
night
a Sunday night.
is Buffalo at Cincinnati. It's the Sunday night game. That's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, Buffalo been tripping lately though, man.
That is
They've
very,
been very inconsistent. Who you got, Sean?
I'll take Buffalo. Buffalo.
Give me Cincinnati. Cincinnati.
especially the way they carved us up.
Right.
And the Monday night game, how does the Chargers get another game on Monday night? The Chargers at the Jets. Jets, Jets.
Give me the Chargers.
Sean, go with the
Yeah.
Chargers.
I guess I'll take the Chargers.
I don't want Rome to win Jets.
At least you're honest.
Always, man. That's how I was right. All right, fellas. It has been one great show. I thank you for your time tonight. I shall see you guys next week.
All right. Even if it was a halftime show for me.
We used to it.
All right, fellas, y'all take.
All right, fellas. All right, holler at y'all later. Y'all check out that game.
I'm about to.
Yeah.
Let me know how